And from employers' point of view, 5 days culture is suitable to them. For employees, if get 4 days culture, then we can manage our household chores and other important things which due to 5 days culture wouldn't be possible to maintain, as there are lots of things in our relations, in our family we have to manage, which just in one day couldn't be possible to manage. If we get additional day, then we can manage it in a more appropriate manner, in a convenient manner, which though it's employees viewpoint, then it's ultimately affect on employees also. If one day less, then we have to manage, we have to give more hours, because we our to fulfill target we have to do overtime, because if one day increased of holiday, then we must have to complete within, by doing overtime. Our work cannot be imposed on others. We have to manage that work also due to responsible person. Then we have to do overtime. Then what's the worth of getting one additional holiday? Though it's be beneficial in maintaining other things, but overall we have to ultimately manage by sitting late, which ultimately also affect on our routine work. Then I don't think it's feasible and practical. Yes, what others say?
Yes, yes. As my co-learners are saying, 4 days is also good and 5 days are also good. And in my point of view, 5 days work culture is good. In 5 days, 4 days should be in office offline and one day should be in online, so that we can manage our household work also. And if we are doing 5 days, then we will feel more energetic. We can spend 2 days at home. We can relax. Whatever we want, we can do. And if we can we can do more work in efficient way, so that more product way, so that more benefit will be there. More benefit will be come out for the office way also and in our house also. That's it. My co-learner can proceed.
Further, it may affect on finance also, salary also, because if we get more holidays, then why should we be paid more finance? It ultimately reduced our finance, salary also. Then what's the worth of getting more holidays, which affect salary and other things due to rising cost of living? How can we manage with less salary, less finance?
No, but salary will be there because we are doing our work. Depending on it is not depending on our holidays. Depending on how we are doing our work, that salary will be not cut, I think.
In private sectors, why they pay for less days? That much amount which we can get by working more days.
Okay.
If it is 4 days, I think the Indian can get 2 jobs. If we can manage for 2 jobs also.
I would like to share my viewpoint. Yes. So from my perspective, I think that 5 days culture it's okay, because if we are talking about a time management, because some of my co-learners mentioned that 4 days culture it's okay because we need extra time for family management. I believe that time management depends on us. If we are unable to manage time properly, then I think 6 days. If we get 6 days holidays, also we are unable to manage it. So, and all these household chores, maintaining relationship, it is endless and it has no target. On the other hand, work it's really important. We have some target, we have to finish it, and for that we need time. So if we have less days, then we are unable to complete our tasks, and if we are unable to complete, then it directly hampered to the company, and it again hampered to us. So I think that 5 days work culture is perfect for every job holders and for maintaining relationship or for their personal work. So 2 days is, I think, enough, well sufficient. That is my view.
Excuse me, ma'am. Please add Jannat also.
So I can add only 5 people, no? So 5 people are already there. So please continue.
Okay. My personal opinion is 5 days culture is better than 1. A 4 day culture is better compared to the 5 days, because is like 2 days is like 2 days is also important for the family members, is because family members is also important for the our life, because I I think the one example is talking about the Japan country. Is Japan country, Japanese citizens is more involved in the work sector, not expend the time and with the family members. That's why in adult age is a very uh, decrease in day by day. That's why in Japan government inspired the peoples. Family is also important. So, Japan government also giving the different type of the gift for the peoples. We should not involve the law, involved in work sector, and this families are also important. And second, he person is more involved in work sector, and a lot of get the pressure, and that is different type of the mental issues. So happiness is also important for the life. You are not happy, so what is the life? That's all.
Moreover, we cannot fetch that much results in just 4 days working, which we can produce in 5 days working. It may affect certainly on finance. We can earn more. We can give better services to the company by doing 5 days work, and 2 days is more than sufficient for to meet personal obligations. Then why should 4 days working and 3 days holidays? 3 days holidays is much enough, which become life mundane, also monotonous also. And for 5 days working, we can earn more, we can give more, and it ultimately can rise standard of life. We can maintain cost of living, which are rising day by day, which would not be possible just by working 4 days. It's also ultimately a factor on our entire life. We become dull and couldn't produce that much results in both personal as well as professional sector. By doing 5 days work, we can be more active and more fruitful, can fulfill our ambitions in a more positive way.
Actually, money is also important for our life, but we expend the time in the with their child, and the child do not feel the alone, because if you are not expend the time with the child, their child, so in after sometimes child feel the alone, and the child go in a wrong way, and other sector, we expend the 2 days in a week. So we can ask the question, many type of question. So what will you do in what are you doing current now, and this type of question. And we have 2 days, and we can plan the traveling and etc. And we can visit in a different type of place. So we can change the mindset, get the happiness and pleasure, etc. That's all.
It's our duty to maintain professional sector also, professional responsibilities also, which I don't think we can manage in just 4 days. That's why 5 days is required to fulfill companies' requirements to maintain our responsibilities. Just expecting a payment and not doing that much work is also not good. It's similar as beggars. Being an educated, we must understand our responsibilities towards companies, and with that we can fulfill within 5 days in a much better way.
And
Actually,
from home culture
why
is very common now nowadays. So in that way, we feel like at home all the time if we are from home. So we don't feel like we are lacking our interest at home. 5 days are sufficient in that way. 5 days are okay, I think so.
In addition,
actually why in current now in all student preference for the government jobs, because in main reason government decide the leaves in weekly and is like festival leaves, and that's why is a more benefit for the employer, and because government decide the leaves. But in we talk about the like a private sectors, so is no fixed leaves, no fixed amount money, and boss is also more pressurized for the work, complete this work, and then I I will give the leave. Otherwise, you cannot go in at home. Okay, thank you.
But 9 to 5 job, it's sufficient if we do seriously. And for that, 5 days are much sufficient. For that, we have to be serious according to our work and all, so that we can do our 100. We can give our 100%. If we are doing 5 days week, 5 days work days, and then we will get more. We will be, if 2 days holidays we'll get, then we will feel more energetic, more energetic, and we can give we can do all those things which are pending at home also. Then 5 days culture is good than to 4 days culture.
Yeah, that's right. The time should be 9 to 5. But most of the time it's not 9 to 5. It's going beyond that, no?
All right.
In India.
So, okay. One of you can quickly wind it up, guys.
So I think we all were agree for 5 days, no? 5 days week. 5 days week are good, but time should be a little bit less. It shouldn't go. It shouldn't go beyond 9 to 5.
All right. So, of course, yes, some people say that 6 days a week culture is good. Some people say 5 days a week culture is good. But now in some countries, they are looking forward to 4 days week culture. So anyhow, it's a subjective kind of a topic, and all of you have your viewpoints regarding the same. So it was a lovely debate today overall from all the participants in the 3 groups. So thank you so much all for joining in and having that lovely discussion over here, debate over here. Tomorrow again, we will meet with another good topic at 9 p.m. sharp. So till then, a good night and goodbye to all of you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, ma'am.
Good
Thank
night,
you very
ma'am.
much, ma'am. Good
Thank
night.
you.
Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Good night.